And hello again, boys and girls. Welcome back to the stream. It's of course your host Mildly Startled, and today we are going to be continuing on our Stellaris campaign. So where were we? We were continuing on. So to the east, the star realm of Van Primus have decided to start making claims on our territory. We've just got a big tech to allow us to build up our fleet, and we are trying to contain the Pricky T and the Lorango League. So we're mostly trying to maintain our control of this region, or also finish off the Lorangos, which we should be able to do so now. So this has been secured. This 1K fleet can now move over here.
Engaging enemy fleet.
I think we're winning this. Quite a fast-paced game. Stellaris. Lots of going on. Wonder if I can pass resolution. Most of it's already been done, I think, which is a shame. How are we doing against the bombardment? Not too bad. Not too bad. Just basic fleet combat with minor vessels, nothing to be too concerned about.
Colony conquered.
We admit defeat, but do not think there's anything more than a temporary setback, the best possible outcome. I think the Kulak Cooperative is friendly with us, so as long as we keep improving relations with them. Pay money for the amphibian DLC, which is pretty cursed. The Manifesto unveiled their most public exhibition to date, a new and extremely popular interactive experience. It invites visitors to manipulate reflections and images of themselves and create distorted collages of political figures, some from other galactic empires. Critics herald these pieces as casting a necessarily and harsh light upon our sense of self. The exhibition has also inspired a number of other satirical works, both on domestic issues and pan-species relations. The debate amongst our social researchers is lively, more conservative voices urge caution. Well, everyone seems to be more happy, so why not? It's just a bit of satire. It's just a bit of satire, bro. No need to get mad. Let's form a federation, shall we?
Federation types dictate what the focus of the federation.
Let's call it the Coalition of NEETS.
Each federation type has unique starting perks and laws, and will unlock more perks as it gains XP.
What are we thinking here? You want to join?
The Galactic Council has been established. An election will begin, and the members with the most diplomatic weight will gain
Let history record at this day the government of the Great Empire of NEETS and the Killik Cooperative signed a treaty with the Federation. The founding members of the coalition NEETS, they will now face the future as firm allies. The new Galactic Union will serve as a shining example for the rest of the galaxy. Interesting. And would you like to join our Federation? No, but maybe a research agreement will get you on side. What do you mean we're losing Federation XP? Let's sign an envoy.
Federation will help improve cohesion. Keep in mind that you are limited with how many envoys you have.
Technology discovered.
This is the Federation members screen. Here we can see how powerful our members are in various areas, how many envoys they are. Changes to Federation laws can be proposed by any member. If the Federation fails to pass a law, the Federation will suffer a cohesion penalty. Some laws are locked and require increasing the centralization to unlock them. The Federation must first level up to gain access to a higher centralization. Be cautious.
Okay, looks like we've formed a Federation and see how well this works. Decoding repeated and automated transition. Message is heavily corrupted. Access fragment 1. We are unintelligible architects of the Galactic Gateway Network. If receiving this transmission, then we can only that we are not too late. Perhaps one of our message boyos somehow slipped past and escaped the cluster before it was closed off. Do not, repeat, do not restore access to the dormant gateway in our star cluster, and in no circumstances must a stable connection be formed between and the galaxy at large. For the sake of all civilization, our cluster has to remain under permanent quarantine. In an act that will inevitably doom our civilization, we have deliberately isolated our home cluster to prevent the spread of the Dar di Shav, the Grey Tempest. These self-replicating nanomachines were instrumental in the construction of our gateway network. When their blah 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 had concluded, we found they could no longer accept our commands. Through a hidden back door, our managed to recall the machines to our home cluster, but this security hole has since been plugged. When they started harvesting our planet for materials, we know it's only a matter of time before the main facility is the key. Order is routed through a subspace array, and without it they cannot function. Unfortunately, all our attempts to disable it have failed, and we can no longer muster the forces for another assault. If the quarantine of our clusters has failed, you must destroy this facility as long as it remains. The Great Tempest will continue to surge unabated throughout the galaxy. By restoring power to some of the ancient subspace bases within the borders, the United Imrafin hegemony has gained access to an isolated star cluster. What have they done? What have you done?
Technology discovered.
I'm going to need help with the rest of the world, guys. I'm going to need some help here. Give me a moment while I keep on assigning every envoy I have to fix this. Oh, hi, Dawn. We're just fighting an endgame crisis, which I think we're going to lose. Unfortunately. The Grey Tempest, a group of nanobots, is just flowing through our nation. Let everyone join this federation.
Spaceport under attack.
Here we are, here's the battle.
Spaceport lost.
Didn't even dent their shields. The collapse of the NEETS, destroyed by their own technology. Who'd have thunk it? Since the previous iteration, I remember buying it and before it had all the expansions, and altogether it's been a pretty fun experience. A lot to take in, not really a streamer game if I'm honest, there's too many working parts. Not like Koi 4 where there's an amount of working parts to a certain point, whereas this is more like EU4 where you're constantly building up and looking at all these different things and researching and things like that. So it's quite a fast game, but a game that requires almost a lot more micromanagement as opposed to the other Paradox games, which is saying a lot. Well, Star Realm with Van Primus have moved in, and basically the NEETs are getting wiped out. The bigger empires are sort of preparing, but it'll only be a matter of time before they get crushed as well. And the galaxies to the north are being wiped out as well. In short, it's ogre. It's ogre. But still, altogether a very good game. Anyway, boys and girls, that's me done for the day. I will see you all later. Adieu.